So this is my bottom review for the most of the time versus Jermaine Franklin card and the surpassing Fondora as Keith Thurman card. But we will start off with the Magnificent Seven, where it was a magnificent performance, wasn't it, from Moses Itauma, as a Who's Right uppercut sends Franklin down to the canvas in the 5th round, and the fight is waved off. After Itauma also sparked Franklin out after landing that uppercut. And I don't know what Jermaine Franklin was complaining about. I thought it's the right stoppage for me. I thought it was the right stoppage because after Thomas sparked him out, it was like, it was like, yeah, just call it quits. Honestly, just call it quits. And you know what? You know with Franklin though, I actually, obviously, I didn't praise Franklin, did I? In my preview, I actually think, even though he got knocked down in the 5th round, I actually saw improvements from Franklin compared to his previous fights. He was fighting back, wasn't he? He was actually fighting back against Itauma. I think you need to, don't you? You just need to fight back and hope for the best. And hope for the best. I mean, the movement's still terrible from Franklin, let's be real. The movement's still terrible. But he did take Itauma to the 5th round, didn't it? Yeah, let's be real. He did take him to the 5th round. And, but yeah, again, it was always going to be a tough ass stuff for Franklin. There's no way he was going to keep his record of not being stopped. Plus, he got knocked down, didn't he, in the 3rd round? So he did that knockdown in the 3rd round as well. So it was only a matter of time before Itauma doesn't piss about. You know what? I've always said just wait until Itauma faces world level opposition, but he's so good, man. He is so good. His IQ as well. His IQ and it's his IQ, his power as well. His power is frightening. His power is frightening. And fair play to Franklin. I don't know how he fucking took it on the chin. It's the way he throws quickly as well, Toma. It's a quick punch as well. Quick, powerful punch as well. And I've always said Usyk is the only one that will beat Itauma. I still stand by that. But I tell you what, he'll fucking cause Usyk problems as well. And in terms of what next for Itauma, well, I saw this morning that Moses Itauma is now going to become a mandatory for the WBO winner, Wardy or Dubois. But for me, I still like to see Itauma have one more step up before down in with the likes of Wardy or Dubois. By the way, I think Itauma does beat both of them. I actually do think Itauma does beat Wardy or Dubois, in my opinion. Well, Wardy is one of them, isn't it? Because you can't out with Wardy. The Daniel Dubois versus Itauma fight, I think Itauma beats him. I just think Itauma still has more than Dubois. But I still like to see Itauma have one more step up, like against a Fair Herdovich or say a Sam, for example. Might not be. Obviously, I don't think it'd be Herdovich because Fair Herdovich is going to face Dave Allen on the 16th of May. I will be doing a watch on for that. I'm worried for Dave Allen in that fight, personally. But fair play to Dave Allen, he's got fucking heart about him, hasn't he? He's got heart about him. Zaytan won't be a bad fight either for Itauma. That'll be a good step up for him. Itauma, Zaytan, dangerous counter puncher as well. But then Zaytan's movement is... Oh, well, I see. Is his movement terrible? Because I don't think his movement's that bad, Zaytan's movement. But against Itauma, I think it will look bad, his movement. Whose talent was Itauma? Oh my god, he's an absolute sensation. It's already been sensational already, hasn't he? And I think Usyk is the only one that will beat Itauma. I think Itauma beats everyone else. I really do. I really do believe that. I think he beats Fury. I think he beats it. Let's not mention AJ, because AJ's lost his punch resistance. Itauma will spat AJ out. That would be a demolition job. As much as I like AJ and respect AJ for what he's done. Jermaine Franklin, he'll come again. I mean, yeah, then tomorrow's Itauma, for God's sake. Up next. Oh, what did I tell you all about Nathan Heaney? What did I tell you all? I told you Nathan Heaney would use, didn't I? I said to Warren Burton is a better boxer than Nathan Heaney. Oh, guess what? That's what happened. He secured Warburton secured his career best victory of Nathan Heaney. Absolutely stilled him for the whole fight. Nathan Heaney fights like a drunk man. I'll keep on saying it. He needs to call it quits now. I mean, Nathan Heaney having his own fight at store, that would be good to see. But at the end of the day, he's at no level now. He's at 0 level now, and he just needs to call it quits now. And they tell you all, didn't they, that Warburton would win against Nathan Heaney. For all of them people who predict Nathan Heaney to win, well, you're a bit foolish, aren't you? And this is obviously in the middleweight division, isn't it? So a Warburton versus Thompson fight next. Obviously, we will speak about Shaquille Thompson next, but Shaquille Thompson did end up losing to Brad Pauls. Actually, we'll move on to that now. Now I'm speaking about it. What a turnaround from Brad Pauls, who rises and troughs Shaquille Thompson in the 9th round before falling up and forcing the stoppage. The middleweight Bobby Wardy, isn't he? Brad Pauls. He keeps getting doubted every fight, and he comes through it. Obviously, apart from the Denzel Bentley fight, Denzel Bentley obviously beat Brad Pauls, but again, not shaming that is Brad Pauls, because Denzel Bentley, when Denzel Bentley's on it, he is currently one of the best middleweights in the world. Obviously, the middleweight division is quite a poor division, so that's why I say Bentley is one of the best middleweights in the world at the moment. But yeah, the middleweight Falcon Wardy, and I think Brad Pauls will test Hill Thompson's place now at number 3 in the IBF. And I think number 2 and number 3 will face each other for the 5th in the IBF belt. So I think that should be Brad Pauls versus, is it Aninya? Yeah, Aninya, who is number 2 in the IBF. Or maybe Brad Pauls might be made number 1 mandatory for the IBF. So, and fight for the 5th in the IBF belt. He deserves it. I think it's so good to see Brad Pauls the career he's been having so far, and I think he deserves a title shot. Give him a title shot. Get him fight for a world title, especially on the main event as well. Wonder he's very good inside fighter. Brad Pauls, very good inside fighter as well. Good with his following up and forcing stoppers as well, as we saw. And that's what should be next for Brad Pauls for me. The 5th IBF belt, in my opinion. He deserves it. Up next, we saw Lee Hutchinson outpoint Ezratea. Well, again, told you so, didn't I? Told you so. Just had two. The thing with Hutchinson is just had too much doing crap for Taya, who for me fought the one fight. Ezratea was fighting Hutchinson's fight. I just don't think Taya. I've always thought it was a big step up for Taylor, to be honest with you. I always thought Hutchinson would win. Obviously, I thought it'd be a close fight, but I always thought Hutchinson would still win. With Hutchinson's fate in terms of Boazzi and Richards. And Hutchinson, he was able to force Taylor to lead, make him miss and make him pay as well. As for Taylor, he will come back again, won't he? He'll come back in a more winnable fight. A comeback winnable fight. What necessarily Hutchinson, I'll keep on saying it, it's the fight I want to see next. And that is Ben Whitaker. I want to see that fight next. Imagine the build up to that fight. we all know how Wee Hudson is in the build-up. He is a bully, isn't he, in the build-up? Always wants to try and bully his opponents in the build-up as well. I just think that would be a priceless build-up. And we all know Ben Whittaker. He's got a bit of a Huban Jr. about him, where he swines his opponents up, doesn't he, in the build-up. Obviously, I think Ben Whittaker will win the fight, especially with his talent. With his talent and potential, but I just want to see it for the build-up. I just think the build-up will be priceless, to be honest with you. Let me know down below if you want to see that. Up next, we saw a dominant performance from Liam Davis to become the European Featherweight Champion. Twande had nothing to offer, did he? It was just a dominant performance from Liam Davis. And it was good to see. It was good to see Liam Davis get that stoppage as well. It really was good to see. Because Liam Davis, we've not seen that Liam Davis for the last couple of fights. Good to see Liam Davis back to his bets. And no doubt, Liam Davis will have a keen eye on the winner of Daniel Collins vs Christopher Llorente rematch. And yeah, I think that's the right way to go for Davis. First the winner of that fight for me. Up next, we saw a wild one-round fight. Josh Holmes knocking out Alex Murphy in the first round, just 60 seconds after being staggered himself by Alex Murphy. And it ended just like that, didn't it? And it's just like that. Not the fight I was expecting. Not the fight I was expecting, both of them done for it. I expected a more pit and fight. I expected, obviously, I got the prediction right. I said Josh Holmes would win. But I thought it would go straight to points. I thought it would be a pit and fight. But that was unexpected, wasn't it? A wild one-round fight. A one-round shootout, wasn't it? And Josh Holmes countered, and that was it. Game over. Fight over. What next for both fighters? I would like to see Josh Holmes fight Michael Douglas Jr. next. I think that's a good fight. Why not the winners face each other and the losers face each other? I think Alex Murphy should do win against Jordan Finn. With all due respect to Jordan Finn, I think he's done in boxing now, and I think that's a winnable fight for Alex Murphy. I think Jordan Finn's just a dead keeper now, in my opinion. Moving on to that, Michael Gomez Jr., obviously we saw him stop Jordan Finn in the third round. Finn tried to take it on the inside, didn't he? Tried to take it on the inside, but Gomez had the answers sharp, aggressive, clinical, especially when he comes forward as well. Michael Gomez Jr. Not shocked by the stoppers, KOs and stoppers. I think that's what I predicted in that. Because Jordan Finn always dares to get hit, isn't he? Always dares to get hit. And yeah, and I think that's their fights to make next for me. Michael Gomez Jr. against Josh Holmes and Jordan Finn against Alex Murphy. I think they're the fights to make next. And now we move on to the Fundora versus Furman card. Obviously, I thought it was a very good compassionate stoppage from the referee. Furman didn't need to take any more of that. It was a dominant win from Fundora, who was so dominant throughout the whole fight. And Keith Furman's inactiveness did play a part for me in that fight. But we all knew Keith Furman was past it. So we're not really shocked by the result of Fundora having a dominant victory. And the super welterweight division is hotting up, isn't it? Because we're going to have Sander Sayers versus Tyrone Ennis. I think that's going to happen now for Sayers' unified belt. I think that Ennis will win that fight. The talent that Tyrone Ennis is. Josh Taylor will obviously defend his title against the winner of Brandon Adams versus Colin Adriato, whoever wins that fight. So that year's Fundora, who do you see face next? Because them two belts are now, obviously, I don't think he's going to get them two fights because them two are going to be busy. So I thought, why not have Fundora versus Ortiz Jr.? great fight. Again, I think that's a great fight for me. I would favour Ortiz in that fight, personally. I would favour Ortiz, but with the way Fundora is, so tall, isn't he? So tall. And I think that will be a close fight, to be fair. Fundora versus Ortiz Jr. I think that'll be a close fight. And I think that's the fight to make next for me. That's the only route I can see Fundora down, to be honest with you. Or does Fundora take the opportunity at looking at the middleweight division and think to himself, you know what? He could go to the middleweight division, couldn't he, Fundora? He's got the height for it, hasn't he? He's got the height for it. He is bigger than super welterweight. So he could see that happening as well. But yeah, dominant win from Sebastian Fundora. Elsewhere, we saw Hernandez stop Terrell Dusher in the fourth round. Again, another dominant performance. Hernandez becoming the first man to stop the 2012 Olympian as well. And for me, Hernandez is surely now next in line for the WBA belt to fight for the WBA belt. Then well past it, Esfandiara, who is the defending champion, but Esfandiara is getting on now in his boxing career, and I think Hernandez will probably seize that opportunity and become a world champion potentially. So I think that's the fight to make next. And finally, we saw Tevin Newman take a majority decision in a high-level chess match, wasn't it, against Haile Garcia? But yeah, the white man won. The white man won for me. Tevin Newman finally showcasing his talent, which I was saying in my preview, wasn't I? He just hasn't showcased his talent yet, has he? In fights, but in that fight, he showcased it after a wide talk from Roy Jones Jr., who said, either fight or just quit the fight. Wow, what a talk that was. And after that, Kevin Newman did the job, didn't he? Did the job after that. And for me, I do think it's the end of Haile Garcia at a certain level for me. This was Garcia's level and he lost, so I don't know where he'll go next. While Newman, he'll go on now. He will go on. Will he face? I think he could face someone like Terrell Dusher, who we saw that beat off Hernandez. I think that's the next white step up for Tevin Newman, and he's not far away either. He's not far away, Tevin Newman, for a potential world title as well. Couple more fights, then he could be there. But yeah, that is my boxing review for this weekend. I saw Itauma put in a magnificent performance, a magnificent 7. Taylor knocking out Jermaine Franklin, brutal knockout. And we saw Sebastian Fundora, of course, dominate Keith Thurman. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.